So today I want us to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is journaling. If you didn't know, I've been journaling for almost 2 years now. So it has been an amazing journey. So today I want to share with you guys how I actually do it, because in most cases when I post about journaling or tips on journaling, I would have people who ask me, how do you actually do it? So I thought, you know what, instead of always answering one person, let me just make a content about everything, because it shows that there's a lot of people who want to understand how to actually journal. So today I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how I actually do it, and I will share with you guys 3 questions that will help or guide you when you are journaling. So it's very important that we constantly ask ourselves questions that will help us go even deeper with our journaling. But first, I want us to start with the purpose of journaling, which I think this quote by Joan Didion states very clearly. Why is it very necessary that we start journaling? Why is it very necessary that we write our thoughts? Which says, I write entirely to find out what am I thinking, what am I looking at, what I see and what it means, what I want and what I fear. So the reason why I started with this quote is because it tells us why we need to write our thoughts down, which is to understand and process those thoughts or emotions. What I love about journaling is it allows you to process any emotion, whether negative or positive. And what I love the most is you don't understand your thoughts until you write them down. So that's what journaling allows you to do. You get to understand the deepest meaning of any thought, feeling, or emotion. So that's what I think this quote conveys to us. So without wasting any more time, let's go to number 1, which is keep it simple. Whenever you journal, try to bring simplicity to the whole process. I believe that we journal because we want to understand our thoughts, we want to understand our emotions, we want to heal, we want to express ourselves. So it is very important to bring simplicity to the process. What I love to do is to ask myself simple questions like, how do you feel right now? What are you grateful of today? What is it that you've done right? What is it that you've done wrong today that you think you might need to improve tomorrow? How do you want to live this day? So it's that simplicity of asking questions that allows me to go even deeper. Second tip, I think this is one of the most important tips, is to be honest with yourself. Write exactly how you feel. Don't hide anything from yourself. I think the most important conversation you will have in this world is with yourself, and it is through this platform where you will be able to express how you feel, your thoughts, without being judged, without being laughed at. You know, when I first got started with journaling, the most important goal was not to heal from my past relationship, or to learn how to move on from that relationship, or to deal with anxiety, but it was to find something where I'm able to express myself without being judged or without being laughed at. And it was through this platform where I was able to express how I was feeling, my thoughts, and to understand what I was thinking. And the third tip is to avoid perfection. Make a mess. A journal is a safe place to bleed on, to scream on, to start over, to be creative. Make peace with the fact that sometimes it will take time to get to really understand what you are really thinking. It's not every time where you will just sit down and write and get all the thoughts right. Sometimes it will get messy before you get to understand what is it that you are really thinking, the meaning behind your thoughts. So make a mess. Keep writing. Now the fourth tip, if you want to journal proactively, it is to write in a quiet place where you will be able to listen to yourself. Now this is a hard thing to do. These days there's so much noise, everything is moving fast. Every day it gets even harder to listen and understand your thoughts. Now what I love to do is to get journaling first thing in the morning during my morning routine. If I miss that, I'm going to do it on the last hour of the day before bedtime. So it's very important to find that space where you are less likely to be distracted, where you will be able to listen to what is it that you are thinking. You will get to find meaning so that you're able to understand yourself even more. So the last and final tip on how to journal is to write with an intent. I think the most productive journaling is when you are intentional about it, and you can do this by asking yourself simple questions that will help you get even deeper with journaling. By asking yourself, how do I feel right now? What am I thankful of today? How do I want to live this day? What's on my mind right now? The more clear you are with the purpose you are writing for, the more easier it will get to process and understand your thoughts and feelings. So guys, these was my 5 tips on how you can start journaling in your life. This is actually how I do it every day. So please make sure that if you have found value on these 5 tips, please make sure that you subscribe, leave a like, tell me which one was your favorite, and I will see you on the next piece of content. Thank you so much.